morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the top stories of the day as covered on Mega News. Doctors in Athens are continuing efforts to save one of the two 16-year-old girls who jumped from the 6th floor of an apartment building in Iliopoli. The teenager remains in extremely critical condition, with specialists from 20 different medical fields monitoring her treatment. She suffered severe injuries, including cranial and brain trauma, damage to her liver and lungs, and a serious pelvic fracture. She was initially taken to Asclepia Hospital in Voula before being transferred to Kat General Hospital, one of Greece's main trauma centers. At the same time, police are investigating what led to the two classmates to attempt suicide together. According to investigators, a note found at the scene and a diary belonging to one of the girls point to depression and anxiety linked to Greece's nationwide university entrance exams. Authorities are also examining the girls' phones and recent conversations. Police believe the teenagers deliberately isolated themselves on the rooftop after asking the building manager for the key. Investigators say they locked the rooftop door behind them, put on headphones, and then jumped. Psychological support is now being provided to both families, while a team of psychologists and social workers has been sent to the girls' school to support classmates and teachers. New details are emerging about the unmanned Maritime drone discovered last week on the Greek island of Lefkada in the Ionian Sea. According to reports, specialists from the Greek armed forces have completed a full technical analysis of the drone. Greek officials are also examining whether technological know-how gathered from the device could be used domestically, as Greece continues investing in its own drone technology programs. Meanwhile, the incident has raised concern in both Athens and Brussels. The issue was reportedly discussed during the European Union Defence Ministers Summit after Greek Defence Minister Nikos Dendias briefed European counterparts and informed Ukraine's Defence Minister during a teleconference. Dendias stated that Greece now has certainty the recovered unmanned surface vessel was Ukrainian. He described the presence of the drone in Greek waters as an extremely serious issue, warning that such incidents affect freedom of navigation and maritime safety. Greek police are linking the 8 people arrested over the armed bank robbery in Kato Tithoria this week to dozens of robberies carried out across the country over the past 3 years. According to investigators, the group had been operating since 2022 and is believed to have targeted banks in several areas, including Papagou, Galatsi, Nea Chalkidona, Nea Ionia, Achaia, and Anatolia Karnania. Authorities say the gang was led by a 30-year-old man who allegedly selected the targets and planned the robberies. Investigators say his 26-year-old partner acted as a second-in-command, coordinating communication between members during operations. Police also recovered around 450,000 euros in cash during the investigation. At the same time, authorities are examining whether money from the robberies may have been directed towards anti-establishment or anarchist-linked organizations. The investigation intensified further after officers recovered a Scorpion-type submachine gun, a weapon Greek authorities say is often associated with anti-establishment militant groups. 2 violent incidents were reported at different Greek universities yesterday, raising renewed concerns over security on university campuses. The latest incident took place at the University of West Attica in the Athens district of Egaleo, where a group of around 8 to 10 people wearing helmets and gloves attacked 2 individuals shortly after 4:30 in the afternoon. The victims were injured and taken to hospital. Authorities say their injuries are minor. Police detained 8 people in connection with the attack and are continuing to investigate the circumstances and possible motives behind the incident. The unrest came only hours after serious disturbances at Aristotle University of Thessaloniki earlier the same day, where an anarchist group armed with clubs stormed the Polytechnic school, leaving 7 people injured and sparking chaos. Authorities say the back-to-back incidents highlight ongoing concerns over organized violence and illegal activity at higher education institutions across Greece. Greece has secured its place in the grand final of the Eurovision Song Contest in Vienna after Akilas brought the Stadthalle Arena to its feet at last night's first semi-final with the song Ferto. Akilas delivered one of the competition's most visually distinctive performances, confirming the strong momentum Greece had built throughout the past week ahead of the live show. Greece was the first country announced as a qualifier during the broadcast, which featured 15 competed entries. Under Eurovision rules, qualifiers are revealed in random order, meaning no ranking positions or scores are disclosed during the semi-final. Joining Greece in Saturday's grand final are Belgium, Croatia, Finland, Israel, Lithuania, Moldova, Poland, Serbia, and Sweden. Meanwhile, Estonia, Georgia, Montenegro, Portugal, and San Marino failed to qualify. A second semi-final will take place on Thursday before the contest concludes with the grand final on Saturday. These were the top stories of the day as covered on Mega News. Thank you for watching.